Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of May 2021. I can't believe we are already all the way in May, but it is definitely going to be a really exciting month for everyone. As you know, this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Gemini. In the past position, we do have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Two of Swords. In the present position, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. This spread, Gemini, is actually quite positive. There are definitely wonderful things coming your way, so a lot to look forward to. But if we start from the beginning, the Ace of Wands is in the past position. This is a really wonderful card. Of course, we know that aces are a beginning of something, and the Ace of Wands in particular presents a lot of opportunities, coming your way, and possibilities that can, blossom into something incredible. Usually the Ace of Wands signifies a beginning of something new. It could be a start of a new project. It could be a start of a romantic relationship. It could be, a pursuit of building a family or doing a home improvement project. Definitely anything that was really important to you. And when you have the Ace of Wands in the past position, it suggests to me that the rewards are coming your way as you are nearing the cycle that this Ace of Wands started. Definitely the wands here bring a lot of passion. And a lot of confidence as well. When you get the Ace of Wands, it means you actually believe in yourself. You know you are able to take a risk and succeed. It's interesting that the Ace of Wands here is clarified by the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords is a card of indecision. It's a card where you must make a decision, but you're not sure which direction you want to move in. Usually the Two of Swords points to the fact that you don't really want to rock the boat, that you have different, people who may be around you who have different views, and so you don't want to upset anyone by choosing a particular direction. And so the Two of Swords does have that low vibration energy, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of kind of going back and forth, but it does look like you took a risk on a decision. You made that decision and you moved forward, and it's definitely paying off for you, because you've got the beautiful combination of the Knight of Cups with the Page of Cups in the outcome position. But if we look at the challenge that is facing you in the month of May, we do see the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is, of course, an authority figure. This is not someone who is like at the level of pages. The king usually has authority. It could be anyone in your life that has some sort of a impact on decision making. It could be a supervisor. It could be an older relative that, traditionally you have to do as they say. It could be obviously a spouse. It could be a sibling. It could be a friend that has that expertise and authority, and, has been able to establish themselves. When the problem is, when you have the King of Swords in the challenging position, it could be that there's someone, of course, in the position of authority that, does not see things the way you do, and as a result may be causing some delay for you. But, the King of Swords could also be someone who's really set in their ways. They can sometimes be, very controlling and even tyrannical, even a little bit abusive as well. When you have the King of Swords in the challenging position, there's definitely a lack of self-discipline that comes through. And, the King of Swords in a normal position always follows his logic. He's a very logical person. So when you get that card, the divine here is telling you that you already, have everything that you need at your disposal as long as you follow your logic. And, when you choose to follow your heart, you may be finding out that the outcome is not what you expected. But the King of Swords in a challenging position is definitely a somewhat difficult obstacle to overcome, because, this can be someone who creates a lot of irrational energy, someone who can, be overbearing and, like I said, controlling. And even opinionated as well. So you want to make sure that you meditate, and you want to make sure that you are, doing everything in your power to sort of bypass this energy, because it is low vibrational energy. It seems that you do definitely want to make sure you meditate, make sure that you ground yourself, make sure you also do some shadow work, because it is important to bring all those uncomfortable emotions and thoughts into the light so you can address them, so you can work through them, because that guarantees your progress forward. And I see that the King of Swords here is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork and collaboration. So when you get in the challenging position, it could be that due to lack of rationality, lack of good reasoning, the teamwork that you really want to see happen is not really going the way you would like to see it happen. It could be that there's some ego in this combination, that the ego of you or someone in your daily life is getting in the way of moving forward, of completing something that needs, completing. It could be a home project. It could be, raising of a child. It could be taking care of, like a pet or something, that's really important to you. There's definitely a little bit of a clash of egos and lack of motivation, kind of giving up a little bit on something that is truly important. I mean, it definitely points to a little bit of a conflict among different personalities. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that in the month of May. We see that in the present position, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is also a little bit difficult energy, because this person is standing here holding a wand. He feels very protective over his relationship or over his situation, whatever that may be. He realizes that he just completed battle, but there's more battle to come. The good thing is that this is wands, not swords. So the battle is not as, when you're fighting with swords, you might get really, really badly hurt. But wands are generally not as, deadly, I guess. But still, the Nine of Wands suggests that there is very much, there's difficult energy that requires determination. There's difficult energy that requires feeling courage and being brave, because this person is looking to the side because he knows there's another challenge yet to come. But this cycle is almost over. The cycle that the Ace of Wands here started, you've already done so much work. You've already progressed, and you're nearing completion of the cycle, so that something wonderful and new comes into your life, so that you are going to create something else. Remember that the Ace of Wands could be, change that, for example, you pursued a new career, or you decided to, choose a mate and, create a family, or you chose to move to a different location, or you chose to, whatever that decision that you made here in the past position, the majority of that work is completed for you, which is really, really great. There will be a few days in the month of May where it will feel a little bit difficult, but you're going into your birthday season, Gemini. I mean, it's not very far away, so you're going to start to feel that power surge around the end of May. You're really going to blossom marvelously well. I like that we do have the Three of of Cups here, because the Three of Cups is a card of celebration and gathering and being with your friends, being with people that, get you, being with people that understand you, make you feel emotionally supported. It's a really wonderful, happy, optimistic, very kind of light-hearted card. It seems that to me that, when you have this pairing, the Nine of Wands with the Three of Cups, it could be that, you're feeling protective over someone in your family, or you're feeling protective over someone in your friend circle, and you're realizing that you're trying to do everything you can for them. It may, however, not be enough, and there is a little bit of anxious energy coming through these cards as well. It could be that you're also kind of walking on eggshells around something, because it could be that there's a bit of a disagreement, and so you're trying to not stir anything up. It's a strong combination. It's a really strong combination. What I really like is the future outcome position combination cards, because we've got the Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. Both of these cards are suggesting wonderful things are coming your way. Pages are messengers, so good news is definitely on your way. And the Knights generally stand for change, so there's a happy turn of events coming to you. It is going to be unexpected. Like I mentioned before, towards the end of May, you're really going to be very, very happy. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, both very optimistic cards. The only warning that comes with them is don't get too idealistic. Sometimes we put on the rose glasses and we see different situations in our life, or different relationships in our life a little bit way too optimistically, and not really, all the details. It can be quite unattractive, if you will. So it's important not to idealize something. It's important not to make a relationship or a situation better than it actually is. It's important to be kind of forthcoming and honest with the way you are looking and, taking in that relationship or that situation. So you definitely want to make sure to keep your eye out for that. Let's see what mystical wisdom cards can clarify for us. We have 7 heavenly virtues, key to goodness. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope, and letting go. Letting go is the very important action that you need to do periodically, because as you let things go out of your life, new things come in. Remember, we're all energy, and energy is interchangeable. Energy is constantly moving, up, down, left, right. It's constantly in motion. It's constantly changing. So it's important to kind of clear things out of your subconscious. It's important to clear things out of your life. It's important to keep things moving forward so you can manifest incredible things. And the divine here is sending you an angel to help you as you go through the month of May. The Archangel Gabriel, he is actually speaking to you through your heart. So make sure you focus on your heart chakra. In the month of May, make sure you focus on following your passions, on following what your heart, tells you to do. Gabriel, which means God is my strength, guides hopeful parents in fertility and child conception, giving them courage and strength. He is the angel of communication and the arts, inspiring and motivating you in your creative pursuit. So the main message here that is coming to us from Gabriel is you want to make sure you follow on your heart. Do what you desire. Do what you want. Follow your desire regardless of what people around you may say, or how that make them feel. It's important to also remember that Gabriel stands for communication. So be very assertive when it comes to communicating. Express yourself. Also remember that there are many different ways to express yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be verbal. It can be written. It can be, something that you make with your hands. Definitely make sure that you really focus on expressing how you feel, because you are a God particle. You are honored by the divine. also, the divine kind of wants to see you kind of fight for yourself and stand up for yourself, if you will. Now, the seven heavenly virtues is a card that represents spiritual enlightenment and divine knowledge and wisdom. If you have faith and believe in all that is good and meaningful, you will be rewarded. You have a deep intuitive understanding of God when you receive this card. Definitely you are leveling up, spiritually speaking, and it's also important, this is why I say meditate, because when you are leveling up spiritually, you want to clear the channels of your subconscious, because it helps you receive the messages. It helps you understand the dreams, because the dreams are a roadmap as well to avoiding obstacles and kind of moving in the direction of success, and what you set for yourself. There is a wish coming true. We do see several several falling stars that are happening here. You're definitely getting a really marvelous surprise. You're going to be pretty tickled. Now, let's see what energy oracle cards have for us. Victory, door to value, and door to personal healing and happiness. It does kind of, the cards are saying that there's something you're doing really, really well. The divine is extremely pleased. You have done quite a lot of work. You have been noticed by many different people. Even though some of them may not actually communicate with you, you are very special and you mean the world to someone in particular. There definitely good news coming your way. The door to personal healing and happiness suggests you're going to have new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a messenger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens into a lush rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. If you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Really a wonderful card. Happy changes are on their way. Door to value is all about new beginnings and finance. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, jewels fly toward you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open because this new beginning is appearing in your life. And of course, the victory card suggests that you were right all along. What a wonderful card to have. It is you who is on the top. Really positive, really optimistic, really wonderful reading, Gemini. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please leave any feedback. It helps me connect with your energies. I really I just get tickled when I get comments from people. It's so nice to hear feedback. It's so nice to connect. It's really just wonderful. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.